Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report, because without you guys, this would be nothing. Now, don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be live streaming at 9 o'clock Eastern, so be sure to tune in if you've got nothing else going on. We'll have Law Nation in the house. We'll be talking about the Dallas Cowboys. You know Tony Romo will be in the mix somewhere, and what's going on with that. We got the owners meeting this weekend and things, so there's still stuff happening even though we're kind of in that lull. But what I enjoy about this time of year is all the doom and gloom. The sky is falling for the Dallas Cowboys because all the teams in the NFC East have upgraded. Didn't you know? The Giants are going to be unstoppable on offense because they got Brandon Marshall now. The Eagles got Jeffries. They're going to be great. The Redskins, wow. They got the guy from Cleveland. They're going to be unstoppable. What did the Dallas Cowboys do? They didn't do anything on offense. They just brought back the same bums from last year. You know those same bums that had the best offense in the NFC East? Yeah, those guys. And we lost Doug Free, but I think we can do a little better than that. And we lost Ron Leary, and that'll be a hard one to replace, but I think we'll be okay, because that offense is still intact with the NFL leading rusher by hundreds of yards, led by a stud quarterback, rookie of the year, best offensive line in football, and a very good wide receiving core. So when I look at the Washington Redskins, who lost Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon, and they brought one guy in, to me, that's a loss. Especially when you think that they are still on the fence on whether or not to even keep their quarterback. I mean, the Washington Redskins are a dumpster fire. And them having a good offense, they had a good offense last year. It's their defense that's killing those guys. So then let's go to the Eagles. Okay, so the Eagles had no wide receivers. Yeah, nobody could get downfield. So adding Jeffries, okay, so you got one receiver. They don't do something with the offensive line. The dink and dunk quarterback that is Carson Wentz isn't getting the ball downfield deep. I'm not shaking in my boots against the Eagles. Please. Child, please. And let's go to the Giants. Come on, man. Brandon Marshall, all of 59 catches last year. Now, I know he was playing with a pathetic team on offense with the Jets, with a crappy quarterback. But here's the thing. Victor Cruz had almost 40 catches last year. So you're not talking about that big of an upgrade bringing in Brandon Marshall, who's clearly on the downside of his career. And if they don't do something about that offensive line, the turnover machine that is Eli Manning is not getting the ball down any deeper. And in fact, I will dare say that with all of the receivers that they have, that you're going to have problems because Brandon Marshall's going to want the ball. Just like Odell Beckham. And if they don't get a running game, teams are going to sell out on the pass rush against Eli, who I think skills are beginning to erode. So don't believe all this doom and gloom and the sky is falling. The Dallas Cowboys are, in terrible shape. Come on, man. It's just some crap to write about. There was another one that kind of stuck me the other way, too. Will the Dallas Cowboys regret not re-signing Morris Claiborne? I tell you what they regret. They regret giving up a first and a second round draft pick for him and then waiting all these years for him to become something. How can you miss something you never had? I mean, come on. Morris Claiborne missed 33 games in his career. Yeah, he played good the first half of the season, but guess what? When he came back for the playoffs, he couldn't bust a grape. He got a 15-yard penalty, hands to the face, giving the Packers a first down. Then got injured and couldn't play in the second half. you can have regrets about not re-signing him. Come on, man. I keep hearing people talking about Morris Claiborne like he had been a Pro Bowl player and stuff like that. He played halfway decent the second half of 2015. He played really good the first half of 2016. But as always, he's hurt. You can't count on a guy that's always getting hurt with crazy injuries. But then again, it's the off season and we all have to have something to talk about. But people, at least try and have some real stuff to talk about. Cowboys gonna miss Morris Claiborne. Come on, man. Why don't you talk about Church or Wilcox? Those are guys that you're really gonna miss. Why? Because they were always on the field playing. So as always, friends, I'm sitting in some sorry-ass DC traffic just like the Washington Redskins. Thanks to listening to my rant, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you here if and when any news breaks on the Dallas Cowboys. I'll see you soon.